Guess who? It's me, Joe, and I've got a stack of things to open with you. So let's check them out. Hey, comic addicts, I've got a big batch of comics to open with you. This includes a trade that I did with Mike Smith of Night Tiger Comics. This includes a prize package I won from Mike's secret contest. I was the winner, as well as a bunch of purchases I've made. And they've all been coming in the past couple of days. So let's check them all out. So first one came in this little package here. And I'm pretty sure this is a promotional comic that I found. And it is. This, I didn't know it was this small. But this is called Radiation and Man. And this is a promotional comic that was published in Canada, it said. And so I love that cover. It's really cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. And, you know, the atom, the typical atom trope, prepared in consultation with the Department of National Health and Welfare and the Canadian Nuclear Association. So it's really cool. And it tells you all about radiation and nuclear stuff. Very cool. So there's the nuclear power plant. All right, so that's the first item I got. Let's check out what's in here. If I'm not mistaken, this is another promotional comic. And I thought that Radiation and Man was bigger, but this was a smaller one. But here we go. This is Adventure in Turkey. And so this was a promotional comic distributed by the Turkish Information Office. I think it's from the 40s or 50s, and I don't see the date here, but I know there were two different covers to this, so I'll put the other one up there. But this was used to engage you and try to get you to travel to Turkey. There were other ones I saw, like Traveling to France, have this great train cover one. So here's the third package. Let's see what's in here together. Some nice packing with the cardboard. Just gotta cut it open here. Oh yeah, this is the one I thought the previous one was. And so this is a promo comic from the Oster Company, and it was about the osterizer and how to prepare meals with it. And what I found out when I got this one is that actually there appears that there is a variant to this. There's another one. It's kind of got like a plaid pattern up there behind the osterizer. But I love that cover. I mean, it looks like a typical 1950s family, doesn't it? Like a Leave It to Beaver television show, something like that. So cool. All right, what's next? Oh yeah, this one's from Dan Parent. I purchased the comic from him, and the wrong one showed up. So I contacted him and said, hey, that's not the one I ordered. Can I get the one I ordered? He said, I'll take care of it. And sure enough, here it is. So just get this tape off of here. Okay, and this is a Dan Parent Canada Fan Expo variant for Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is kind of like the Bewitched Bride and the Broomstick, right? And he signed it up there in the moon, so that's pretty cool. All right. All right, a few more here. Let's save these for last. And let's see what's in this one. All right, this came from Sacramento, California. And I cannot remember what this one is. We're going to find out together. All right, packed in some cardboard. I always like that. And we got to cut this tape here. I always hate cutting it on the side. I'm afraid I'm going to cut into the comic sometimes. But did I get it? All right, this is not something I ordered, so that was probably just used to extra free comics or to protect the comic that's in the middle. So let's see. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So I got New Mutants number 95, which is just a throw in. I actually don't have that one yet. And Gen 13. So those are not two comics that I would really collect, but this is what I got. This is Zod issue number 10 and a half. And so now I have the complete run of Zod. I think it goes from like 1 to 36. And then there's this issue 10 and a half, which is kind of tough to find. And it's usually like $100 to $200. I got it for a lot better price. I didn't pay that much. And it's just like, I don't know, is it an ash can? But in the Zot comic, there's like this backup feature of these stick figures. And this is a story about those stick figures. And it's in it's issue number 10 and a half, because in the Zot comic, there's a 10 and a half dimension. So that's where this stuff takes place. So that is cool. I'm happy to have that one and a couple of bonuses. All right, let's get on to my trade with Night Tiger, which I believe is this one. So Night Tiger, Mike Smith. You never know what you're missing. Had a comic that he bought. Must have got it about a year ago or so. And I was oohing and eyeing about it. It was a trade cover. And so I told him, hey, if you ever want to trade that one, then let's trade. And so, but first he didn't want to, but then I don't know, he decided that he was willing to trade it. So he and I worked out a trade, and he's got a video up on his channel that you can see the books I gave him, but I gave him some Silver Age Spider-Man. I gave him a Star Spangled War stories with Mademoiselle Marie. Gave him a couple of a Golden Age romance comic, Mr. District Attorney. So it was a nice trade. I hope he's happy with what he got. I'm very excited to open this and share these with you and actually see this in person. It's packed very well. I'm still working on freeing it from the brick. Almost got it. And there we go. All right. So now he gave me a note. Joe, thank you for this once in a lifetime trading experience. I love your content and your sexy comic book collection. Hope to continue to live vicariously through your Golden Age purchases and the remainder of 2023. So continue finding that cool stuff. I know you'll give this beautiful Canadian white a great home. Mike, Night Tiger Comics. Yes, so the comic that I wanted to trade for was a Canadian white. And there was a second comic that he showed, and I love my promo comics, and he found this, Loved for a Long Time. Very interesting. It's a 75-cent price, and it's from 1979, and it's a educational promo comic. So I never heard of this one or have seen it until he showed it. And he showed it. I said, hey, can we put that one in the trade? And he was willing to do it. So that was part of the trade. And then he knew I liked Daredevil and David Mack. So he gave me a bunch of Daredevil comics. And I don't think I have any of these. This is trying to find the number on here. I can't find the number. But there's this issue of Daredevil. And a beautiful David Mack watercolor cover. That's issue, I guess it's down here. It's issue 41, I guess. I don't know why it's not up there in the box. I thought they were usually up there in the box. Here's issue number 69. See, it does have it up there in the box for issue number 69. And issue number 61. I'm really excited to add these to my Daredevil collection. And issue number 57. I don't think I had any of those, so that was really exciting. And then this was the biggie. This was the one that I really wanted to trade with him. And Mike, thank you so much for trading this to me. It's going to go up on my wall. And it's Grand Slam Comics. This is a Canadian white. Does it have the issue number on it? It says it's May. Oh, here on the back. He always writes on the back. This is issue number 30. Volume 3, number 6 from 1943. And it's called a Canadian white. The interiors are white. And these were, I don't know the full story with this, but it's something like during the war time, Canada said like American comics couldn't be imported anymore. So they had to make their own comics, or maybe this was right after the war. No, 43 is during the war. And so they made their own comics, and they could license the characters, but they couldn't just import them. So they licensed like Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel Jr. They made these comics, and they're fairly scarce. The paper was a very low quality paper, so you don't generally find them in good condition. This looks great. I mean, you could see, there's some damage to the top, but I mean that whole front cover is there, and they were usually on the white on the interior, and then the covers were like monotone, one color. And so this one, you could see it's the green and gray on the cover, and it's just, look at that, stopping the train. I am so thrilled to have this. Thank you very much. All right. And then you should watch Mike's channel. He's got great content, and he does these secret contests, and you have to find, he hides what to do somewhere. It might scroll across the bottom of the screen, or it might be after the end credits. It's hidden. He doesn't come out and tell you what the contest is. He just says, hey, I'm running a secret contest right now, and it's going to be somewhere in one of his videos. So I can't believe it, because I won the last contest. But he posted it on Instagram, and he's like, I got 3 boxes going out. I got my trade and an AOK and a contest win. And I commented back, and I said, oh, darn, I didn't win the contest, because if I did, there would be only 2 boxes, because you would, my trade would be in with it too. And he chuckled and said, no, you won, but I already had them 3 boxes left. So this is the trade, not the trade, the contest win. And it says, Tennessee Joe, congratulations on your Night Tiger Comics secret contest win. Thank you for your support and friendship, Mike, aka Night Tiger. So check his channel out. He's got terrific content, and he's always got these secret contests going on, and they're really fun to win. So it's a nice brick of comics, and he does show you like, hey, here's what the contest is going to be for. The current contest is for a #1 issue of the Marvel War comic. I think it's called War is Hell, and he said it's in a decent condition, and that looks really cool. So I'm hoping I find his secret contest for that. Who knows? All right, so what did I get from Mike's secret contest? Well, let's check it out together. All right, I'm just trying to get them all along. Okay, so I got Wizard Presents The Max half. So this must have been one of those sendaways where you send the coupons in and you get a Wizard comic, because I think they were all half. Okay, this one is awesome. This is like a promo comic. I've never heard of this before, but it is super cool. Heroes Against Hunger. All proceeds go to relieve hunger in Africa. That is awesome. I love that. I'm so happy to have that one. 1986, to raise money to feed the poor in Africa. No, multiple creators on the Project Neil Adams cover. And so this must have been around the time when everybody was trying to raise money to feed the poor in Africa. The musicians did the Feed the World, Feed the World. And there are other things like that going on. It gets better and better. Adventures into Fear, number 20. The Man Called Morbius, the Living Vampire. If I'm not mistaken, this is like his second or third appearance after he appeared in Spider-Man, but that looks really cool. Looks like it might be a Gil Kane cover. 100% sure, but wow, thanks for that. And then we've got Savage Dragon number 1. That's cool. And here's something that I find really cool is Dick Tracy. So these were the Blackthorn reprints. This is number 19, Dick Tracy monthly, and these were the Blackthorn reprints. Now here it says promo pub distributed by Wizard Magazine with, that must be from a different thing. Okay. Here we have super giant sized anniversary issue of Spawn 200. Pretty cool. So we got some image stuff. We got Savage Dragon and Spawn. Here is a cool Venom cover. This is Venom number 4. Pretty cool cover. Venom number 5. Venom number 150. More Venom. Venom number 6. Pretty cool cover. And the last one in here, very cool. This is Icon number 1, the first collector's issue. And it looks like it's still polybag. So that was a pretty good prize package for doing the secret contest. I'm glad to win that. Thanks again, Mike. And the final unboxing is in here. All right, let's check this out. This is a big book. It's a slab. And I was able to buy this on like layaway on time payments. Otherwise, I don't think I could have maybe afforded a book like this, but you take it out of the bag and show it to you. All right, here we go. It's Detective Comics number 267. And that is the first appearance of Bat-Mite. So really cool to add that one to my collection. Detective Comics number 267, first appearance of Bat-Mite. I bought this on Instagram, and it was I had to pay it over several months to get this, but really cool comic. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed all those unboxings. There were some great comics in there. Thanks, Mike, for the trade. Thanks for the prize win. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.